Hi, and today we're looking at the Titanfall beta, which I was able to download on Friday. Currently now they've opened it up to everyone on Xbox Live, but at the time it was only to certain people with the code. First of all, just looking at the different layouts you can have. You can have your Titanfall layout or your soldier layout. This game starts in a pretty spectacular way, jumping out of the aircraft. As you can see, the graphics do look pretty good.
Alright, boss,
I just feel that there is an element of
eliminate all enemy forces.
I'm armed with the targeting pistol. I think it was the CBQ class for the soldier. You see here we've got some of the jetpack moves, running off walls, jumping up into high buildings using the jetpacks. This game is really fluid. It's 60 frames per second apparently, so the gameplay is nice and smooth. It's not at 1080p at the moment. Its beta is 2720 and 1080p. See, that's the melee attack I just did there. Creeping up behind the player, you just use the melee button, and most of the time it seems like they just wrench their neck.
Pilot, your Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
This game is really easy to get into, unlike some of the Call of Duty games where there's people who are experts. This game is just so easy to slip into. If you played an FPS before, then there's no issue whatsoever. I did find at times it was hard to detect the enemy players. They do appear on the radar, but I found the targeting pistol was one of the better loadouts because it actually picked up on the player when I was supposed to.
Hey, your Titan will be ready in 60 seconds.
The Titans also work well in this game. You never actually feel overpowered by the Titans, and each player can obtain one just by the number of kills they get. It builds up to sort of a level to get the Titanfall. And they drop it, and you can call them in whenever you want in the game.
Hey, your Titan's good to go. Call it when
Although
ready.
Call of Duty is 60 frames per second, and I believe close to 1080p, this game just does look better. There's a lot more fluid, the pace is constant throughout the game. But you can choose to be a bit more tactical, you can sort of take cover.
It's been a really close fight so far, but the mission's far from over.
So I do feel that the jetpacks are pretty good. You can just once you get used to it, you can just skip around from building to building. You want to get the high vantage points as the soldiers, so when the Titans do come in, you can sort of land on top of them and attack them from the above. Here you see, I've called in my Titan. It wasn't quite where I wanted it to land, but you see here, and the animation for getting into the Titan is just amazing. It feels really good.
Offline. Pilot mode engaged.
So now playing as the Titan, you've got a different set of armoury. Different ways you can attack. So there's different loadouts for the weapons as well, which are really nice. You can see me not doing too well. There are moves you can sort of jetpack left and right, backwards and forwards. I didn't use this too much at the time. And you've got side weapons as well. When you're reloading, you can fire a ton of rockets at the player. But obviously left and eject at the time. So this is me ejecting out back into the soldier mode.
Pilot, your Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
Each soldier's armed with 2 weapons and the anti-Titan weapon. Obviously the anti-Titan weapons are what you want to use for the Titan. They can be used against the soldiers, but to be honest they're not that accurate. My overall feelings of this game is it is good. I think it's just been hyped far too much. Expectations can never be met on it. It was really easy to get into. The graphics do look nice, but I was just expecting a little bit more from the graphics. It still looks like Call of Duty, a bit cartoonish. I just felt a little bit underwhelmed. So it's a very good game, easy to get into. and I did enjoy it while I was playing it. So that's the main thing. I did enjoy it and I understand what they're saying by don't go just by the trailers. Actually have a go at playing it in its free beta. And you understand why it got so many awards. However, it's just I think there was so much hype. There's no way to live up to it. Could it be a COD killer? I believe it probably will be. So it's so similar in many ways, but the extras they have in the game do make a difference.
Team, let's step it up. We're in the lead. Keep up the good work, pilot.
Okay, your Titan's prepped for launch. Call it when ready. It's on the way. Stand by for Titanfall.
So again, I'm calling another Titan. So this can happen a couple of times in the game, which is pretty good. You get a couple of goes at using the Titan. You don't always have to actually get into the Titans. You can have them just follow you around or guard a certain area. So especially if you're playing sort of a domination type of game, which they call hardpoint on this one, you can sort of leave your Titan to guard the area. I've found times that I've sort of died as a soldier after ejecting from the Titan and I come back and the Titan is still fighting, so sometimes it is good to actually get into the Titan. So you see, I'm trying to get a high vantage point to look for the Titans and maybe make the effort to get on top of one of the enemy Titans. So it is very fluid, just jumping from building to building. It is a good game from that aspect. It's really enjoyable.
Pilot, your Titan will be ready in 2 minutes.
I think they've got the balance between the Titans and the soldiers done really well. Obviously, the Titans the size they are, they could be so overpowered, but I think the balance is just right. You don't want to spend the whole game as a Titan or as a soldier. And it does make a good change in pace when you switch between the two.
It's a close battle, but we're slightly behind. We need to do something now or we're going to lose the fight.
Okay, your Titan will be ready in 60 seconds.
So overall, I would say this game is really good. I just think that the hype, as with a lot of things like films, it's been hyped up so much that you do feel a little bit disappointed. But if you didn't have all that hype, then everyone would be really happy to play this game.
Hey, your Titan's good to go. Call it when ready.